I can't even get back into the other group chat. So Jay, when you get back in, can you send me an invite, please?
There is no more.
Oh, is there a drivers' party chat?
Yeah, I did, and then
just leave
the other one, and I couldn't join back in.
Yeah, we're gonna give Leo another crack at his winners interview because the first time it wasn't being shared.
Am I doing share play now? Yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, go to party settings and then just enable allow your voice to be shared. So where it says allow your voice to be shared, just click always allow.
Yeah, oh, mine done.
It's in party.
Yeah, party audio settings. Should be just on the right where all the people.
No, that was the good race, though, John boy, mate.
Yeah, it should be the same, more or less. It should be. I have a PS5, but I'm on PS4 at the moment because I can't play this game on PS5. But
when you're first place in it, mate.
Yeah, I went on to share your voice and put allow.
Yeah, party owner.
Share your voice on voice chat settings.
Yeah.
I think. How the fuck
allow your voice to be shared and then always allow. It says adjust microphone level, adjust audio there.
Nah, you're on the wrong bit there, mate.
You're on the wrong bit. Yeah, then party audio settings, you got that? So it says invite, share view other parties, party audio setting, then leave party. Might already be on there.
So on the bottom menu, you know, there you got it. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not that we want to hear your voice, eh, Jack?
I don't really give a flying monkeys to be fair.
I think we can hear all of us.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Get it.
Good.
My bad.
Alright. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to read the grid order. Fuck. Do you reckon they can work it out?
Not really.
No. Alright, I'm gonna quickly jump in the game chat. I'll be like 20 seconds. Alright guys, grid order's gonna be this. Listen up everyone. Grid order's gonna be... Oh god no, that's race 1. Sugar. Hold on. Alright, so grid order's going to be this. It'll be Leo P1, Nick P2, Mutz P... Wait, who the fuck else retired? Oh, Doris, okay. Right, so Leo P1, Doris P2, Nick P3, Mutz P4, Mike P5, Craig P6, Team P7, Charlie P8, Pop P9, Part P10, Aussie P11, JP12, Cobb P13, John Boy P14. Right, gonna go.
She? Oh, whoops.
No, she's not on the stream.
You guys are P12, 13 and 14.
Yeah, you guys, what, who?
I'm 14 then.
So, yeah.
I'm 13.
J12, Cobb 13, John Boy 14. Oh, Leo, you're on pole.
Another win then, Revo.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Why is it on qualifying?
So
it's alright, still just organise ourselves at the start and it'll be alright.
Who's behind me though?
Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter, you're in pole.
Yeah, but
It doesn't matter.
Faster.
We're all faster.
No, you're not. I come first.
It's only because we were all tangling with each other.
203.6, mate. I just want to say fastest lap there.
Oh yeah, alright, flexing
yeah,
the guns,
alright.
Mate, I did say on that you three, you none of you were gaining, none of you were doing me. It was like
There
I
it
said,
is.
you're going to be battling it out.
I'm going to do that for the interview.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some of that.
Just get it.
Might as well. Get
I
him in a
won't
little
do that
bit.
noise, so I'll just
One,
go.
two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome back, everybody, to the final race of the evening here at Motive for the Touring Car Championship here at Nurburgring. We have got the top three in an interview with us. We've also got our race one winner, Revolt Detailer, in here as well. I'll be coming to him in just a moment. But we've got Jay in the chat here, third place man in that race just gone. Jay, you look like you were keeping the top two under pressure for much of the race, and seems to have the pace around here tonight. It seems to be going well. How does the car feel for you? And what happened at the end?
Alright, yeah, it was alright. It was just we were so even. So once we gapped each other, that was it. We couldn't keep up with each other. That was the trouble. We couldn't get any closer. That was the trouble. And the thing between me, Mike, and Ozzy, it was just a domino effect. It really was.
It did seem like, because obviously we saw Ozzy tagged Mike in the back. I don't know, I didn't quite see what your involvement in that was, but all I saw Ozzy run into the back of Mike, and then obviously Ozzy seemed to get away with that scot-free, more or less. You didn't really seem to be too affected by it. We saw Mike obviously had huge damage. From your perspective, what happened there? Because I didn't really see the full thing.
Basically, I had to slow down for the corner to get to the apex. Mike tapped the back end of me. I don't think Ozzy even tapped Mike, and then it just put Mike round. I think that's what it was, and then Nick just got involved then. I think he ploughed straight into the side of Mike.
Yeah, we saw Mike and Nick had huge damage from that, and they obviously dropped down. But nonetheless, a P3 for you. You managed to keep yourself out of trouble after that, and stuck with the leaders quite well. Starting P12 in this one, how do you reckon we can do from there? Do you reckon you can find your way through, being ahead of these guys next to you?
I can try, but it's going to be like a lottery, isn't it? You just don't know.
Yeah, because I'm in front, mate.
Yeah, Leo in
I don't
P1,
know.
he's got a chance to get away and escape. So, how does that...
All you got to do is just hope for people tripping over each other and not getting involved in anything. That's all you got to do.
So survival is going to be the key for Jay.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Well, thanks very much, Jay. We obviously wish you the best for this final race of the evening, and yeah, go give them hell.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much. We've also got Cobb in the party chat as well. Cobb P2 in that one. Kept John Boy on his toes for a lot of it. Seemed quite close, but I think from what I was saying on comms to Emo Guy, it just seemed like that 2-second gap, and what also Jay alluded to it as well just now, is 2 seconds when you're so close in terms of overall ability. It's massive, isn't it? It's enormous, that gap.
Yeah, it's a bit of like nip and tuck, and obviously it was a good battle at the start with Jay, and I know he had a bit of trouble behind me, and obviously I was watching John Boy just creep away, and I thought once I was doing my best to try and get by Jay, and by the time I got past Jay and he had his trouble and create a bit of a gap, John Boy's quick and he's consistent. So I mean, so to try and get a gap, or a 2-second gap as well, which is massive when it's against someone like John Boy. So yeah, it was a good race though. It was a bit boring towards the end because I wasn't really racing anybody, but just trying to keep the gap to John Boy. But no, it was better than the first race, put it that way.
Some strong points, obviously P2, and that will go a long way to obviously keeping yourself close. And with the drop rounds as well, who knows what's going to happen this season. But obviously you've had a few seasons where you've been in contention for the title, and it's the first time this season we've done interviews, so I've got to ask, do you reckon this could be the season? Could this be the chance? Is this the golden opportunity?
I don't know. Well, it's a long season, so it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you can ask me again in like, I don't know, another 5 or 6 races.
These are the first interviews. We've got to get these.
The main thing is at the moment is just to try and enjoy it and not put myself under too much pressure, because a lot of the reasons why I've bowled it is because I've put myself under a bit too much pressure. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Everyone else is really good and everyone else is really clean and really quick this season. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
It's competitive, yeah, for sure. Well, thanks very much, Cobb. Well done on the P2, and best of luck finding your way through tonight.
Cheers, buddy.
Thanks a lot. All the best. And we've also got our race 2 winner, John Boy, in the chat with us here. Also a 3-time champion of the touring car division. And John Boy, that was just workmanlike performance from yourself. Got out in front and didn't put a foot wrong by the looks of it.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. It probably looked like that, but it was nowhere near easy, that's for sure. There's a lot of tough competition on the grid this year, for sure. And yeah, just trying to pick up as many points from missing the first round. Obviously, we've got drop rounds, but you don't know when you're going to get caught up in trouble, and you know every point counts at the end of the day. So just keep pushing and just see how we get on. Really, how the season unfolds.
Definitely so. Obviously, race one didn't really go to plan, but was it just a case of just getting it back together again? Obviously, because race one was a bit hectic, wasn't it, for everybody?
Yeah, I mean, race one was a bit busy. It's always tough, like I say. You know, the grid is so tight in times. We're so close, we're so competitive, and you know, unless you're going to risk a dive in up the inside of somebody, there's no really opportunities to sort of be sure that you're going to get past them. You need a compliant of the move. So it is hard to get through the pack, and it's going to be even harder now through starting towards the back of this one. I think we just got to try and stay out of trouble and be consistent, and you know, top 5 finish would be good. But again, I'm not counting anything, because you know, anything can happen, really.
Definitely, yeah. It's going to be like Jay summed it up best. It's just going to be a lottery.
Yeah,
really.
Definitely. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll get it. You know, we'll get on and see what we can do. Try and overtake when we can, and sit back and realise sometimes that it's just best to take the points.
Definitely. So, well, John Boy, thanks very much for joining us. Obviously, our race 2 winner, and all the best for the final race.
Guys. Yeah.
And we've also got Revolt Detailer. Leo, obviously we couldn't hear you earlier on, but your first win here tonight, just sum up really what that means to you to finally take a win against these guys.
Yeah, as we said earlier, it's been 4 or 5 seasons, you know, nearly a year, couple of seasons on the last few corners, and it will take the win. I'm happy with myself. A bit of hard driving, waiting a few laps, but I thought it was going to be a lot close with me and 4 track. I'm used to the car and the setup, and I pushed it to its limits to get the win.
Absolutely. I could hear what you're saying, Leo, but it was a bit broken. I don't know. I think the connection might still be not perfect. I don't know what's going on there. Iain, was it the same? Did you get the same thing there? Did it sound a little bit? Yeah. Yeah, it did sound a bit like that. Yeah. But no, Leo, we did get we got the gist of what you were saying. Obviously, a lot of hard graft has paid off. I just wanted to ask you, as I asked earlier on, who's the special person out there that you want to thank the most for tonight?
Oh, it's got to be Ozzy with his setup. You know, Jay
Technical genius.
Jay wouldn't have competed with this setup, so appreciate it to Ozzy. You know, he put his work in on that setup.
Whatever Ozzy's driving style is, I think you two are just two peas in a pod. Obviously, you've got a similar understanding and similar knack of driving a Renault Megane.
Yeah. No, he as I say, Ozzy can drive, Jay can drive, but some of the apps Jay holds, back happy, great driver for it, and Ozzy, he likes it. You know, can stick to it and have a bit of leeway on it, which is better driving for my style. So yeah, it was a car. I give it, as I say, being in that first position from the get-go helped a lot. So you know, maybe on this one I'll try and grab the win from first position again as well.
Hopefully it goes well for you, mate. Well, remember to ready up because we're moments away now, and it should be.
Really?
Are you on the screen? You're on the right screen, aren't you? All right, cool.
Yeah,
right then.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, I don't know if you're staying with us for the race there. I don't know if you're going to stay in the box, or you're more than welcome to if you want, or are you planning on jumping back into the game chat? It's up to you. What would you rather
I
do?
think I can't. Well, I say in the game it won't. I can't jump back in, so
Okay.
I'll have a listen and I can
Absolutely,
have
yeah.
a chat in the.
Yeah, it's good to have an in-race reporter. We used to have something like this until Iain and I got told off by one of our old admins for doing that. Apparently it was a terrible idea. You remember, Iain? Oh, Ian's now gone AWOL.
Yeah.
Ah, there he is. Yeah, we got an in-race reporter. Yeah, so did I. I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got told that it was a terrible idea and that we shouldn't be doing it. If I remember correctly.
I think we
Bring it back.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you are really not doing well on track.
You
Yeah,
can
it's a
hear me
little-
all right.
There's a bit of lag going on, not just
You
on the voice, but
top
also
wall.
on the car as well. Yeah, you went a bit wide on our screen. You just missed the corner by about 100 meters.
Oh,
It's all right now. It's settled down now. It was only momentary. You're fine now, but God knows if it might happen again.
That's just.
But we just got to play it by ear, really.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, here we are then, ladies and gentlemen, for the final race of the evening. We've got Revolt Detail, our race 1 winner. Starting on pole position again. Could it be 2 wins from 3 races here tonight for Leo, our resident commentator here, who's driving out on track, also in the box with us here. But Iain, obviously I've got to ask you not to be impartial here. Who's your pick for this one, for this final race? Bear in mind we got somebody who's racing alongside us, talking to us right now.
No, it's all good.
Who are we picking for the race win?
It's hard to... It's,
Oh, in the background, what's happened there? Oh no!
oh!
That was Jay getting sideways there, coming out of the Schumacher S's, and himself and Cobb and John Boy have all got damage. Well, you can see that Cobb's got visible damage. Jay seems to have got less damage than Cobb, but Cobb seems to have taken the brunt of all of this. And these three going into each other on the formation lap. What on earth is going on here?
Oh.
Hopefully,
anyway.
Leo can obviously hear us. He'll be slowing the pack down to try and get these guys back in. But that is a peculiar one. I've never seen anything quite like it, especially from those three. The last drivers you'd expect to be doing something like that on the formation lap.
Oh no. Anyway,
Never
I'm
mind.
glad there is no solo driver I want to go for, because as I saw from tonight, there's certain people are performing better in certain races than what they did in the last race. So I really don't know, but I will have to go with the man we're watching right now. If he's into like
I take it we're doing another formation lap.
No, I don't think so, mate. I think we've better crack on with it because we've only got 6 laps as it is.
The way they're drawn. 5 minutes.
I know. I'd say get on with it because we haven't got all night. It's a long lap. To be fair, mate.
Plant it, go.
Yeah, go for it, Leo. Just get it on.
The way they're
do a flash.
racing, I can't.
Do it.
I'm reaching for the black flag.
I've seen Jay Cobb go into the.
All right. Hold up. Wait for them to catch up to the pack. We'll go.
Yeah.
Once they're up. Once they're back in their positions. Once they're caught up, then we'll go. So hold up for a second.
Is Emma on the chat? Is Emma?
No, it's all right. We got
chat?
this.
You know
We got this. Hold the pack.
on?
Hold the pack. Hold the pack for now. All right. Wait until they're on the back, and then we'll get it going again. Right, I think we're all here now. Yeah. Right, Leo, it's on you now,
we
mate.
are.
Whenever you want to go, just crack on.
Oh.
Honestly, we're all here. Here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. We're back underway for the final race of the evening here for the Touring Car Championship of Motor Beer at the Nurburgring. And we've got everybody now in a line. And it's green here. Revolt Detail has bolted here as they come down towards the hairpin, and he's got a fantastic chance here of taking a second win here tonight, potentially. Doris Steer, defending from Nick the Villa as Mike, they're going a bit deep into the hairpin as we watch them all filing through the corner. No dramas so far, they're all clean apart from what we saw in the formation, that the shenanigans between Jacob and John Boy. But through the Schumacher S's and Revolt Detail with a 2-second lead at the moment. Doris Steer and Nick the Villa there just behind. and you see them all filing through your shot right now. They're all quite spread out at the moment. I think that the call to race might have been a little bit of a surprise to some of the drivers, but well, no, it wasn't, because at the end of the day, we went way beyond where we were supposed to. But we were doing them the service of waiting for them.
Is it just? I know it's probably just cosmetic because of the lag, but is there a lot of damage on Revolt's bumper, the right side?
No, he did go into the pit wall. He did go into the pit wall. I think Leo will attest to that. I saw it as we were going out of the final corner on the formation lap. We did go into the pit wall, but we can see there that Nick the Villa getting a bit of a shaky run here in towards the final corner, and Mike's almost underneath him here, but still nothing doing at the moment, as they're all in a train here. Nobody really close to the drivers ahead. They're all just line astern at the moment, but it's Revolt Detailer with nearly a 4-second lead.
Wow.
Leo absolutely flying here. Doris Steer there in second. You've got Mike here looking to the inside of Nick into turn one.
I should have waited, but
to be fair, I think it's clear when you've gone, and I think the message you'll get through in the game chat, you know, we had to go. We couldn't wait another lap. It just, you know, it was.
When you got to go, you got to go.
When we haven't got, we haven't got many laps as it is, and it's a long lap around this track. I think another full formation lap would have been ridiculous, if I'm honest. I think the right call was made. Plus, it's kind of their own fault as well for crashing into each other on the formation lap.
Yeah.
No offence, not being a dick, but it's not really, it's nobody else's fault. No offence, and I'm not. It's not. Yeah. I'm not slating them. Obviously, I like all three of them, and obviously they're great drivers. They're very talented behind the wheel. But there's no point in.
Right, let's cut that. Let's focus on the race.
Yeah. But we can see here, currently there's not really too many moves at the moment. Obviously the reverse grid doing what it's supposed to do, with this whole field being quite close in terms of their overall ability. It means that we're hardly seeing any real change in the order. Despite the fact that the faster drivers on paper are at the back, there's not really much change going on, as we see Revolt Detailer just lagging a little bit again there. We just saw Leo's car slumped somewhere. It's now returned to its previous position, leading the race out the front. That's going to be a bit confusing over the course of the rest of this race here.
Unless you hear a slap, bang, ow, we know it's not real.
This is another car lagging now. Cobb has seemed to have parked it out of the final corner as well. There is a lot of lag going on here tonight. As Revolt Detailer comes through turn one, still leading the race. His gap to Doris Steele has come down a little bit over that lap. Not much though, as Doris Steele now coming under pressure from Mike. Mike is all over him here, like a cheap suit, as he's looking to try and find a gap. He looks to the inside as they come through the final part of the arena section, and he's down the inside there, as Doris Steele trying to hold himself on the inside. Yeah, Doris managed to hold that for the time being, but now the Mutts Nuts is appearing in the rearview mirrors here of Mike as well. Nick right there with them, with Craig, Charlie and Team MW. Oh, Team MW, massive slide! Just holds on to it, but that's going to drop him back into the clutches of Pot the Brown, who's got Aussie on the back of him as well. Cobb has got ahead of Part Pooper up into 11th place. Part Pooper starting to struggle a little bit here. It's now got Jay and John Boy all over the back of him, but the podium finishes from the second race absolutely nowhere near the front at the moment. They clearly don't want to do another interview here. That was meant to be a joke, but okay. Maybe that felt a bit too real. But
yeah. Totally always, and was in the chat saying hi, hello there, how are we?
As we come through into the valley section, we got Mike still ahead of Doris doing for P2. Mutts Nuts right on the back of them here as well. It's just struck me that maybe this is why they're struggling so much to make inroads. Revolt Detailer with a battered up McGann though, currently 3 seconds clear of everybody else. Mike is trying to hunt him down there in second place as they come into the final corner. Mike seems to be assuming the role of the chaser, of the hunter in this one. Nobody else really seems to be in a position to challenge Revolt Detailer for this win, but I tell you what, Leo, he's coming for you, and he's coming for you fast. 4/10 quicker on the previous lap.
He is.
No mistakes now, Revolt. No mistakes.
Oh, there's an incident in the background there. Charlie Goff there going wide. The Mutts Nuts is up into sorry, Nick the Villa's got ahead. No! Oh, Mutts Nuts into the wall. And Mutts Nuts has rage quit. Nick the Villa and the Mutts Nuts, I think. Or was it Charlie and the Mutts Nuts? It was Charlie and the Mutts Nuts, I think, that came together. Charlie down to P10 in that one. And Nick the Villa able to continue on his way in the final podium spot at the moment. But Doris Steer is trying to attack all over the back of Nick the Villa here as they come down towards turn 5. As in the background, we've got Aussie looking to the inside of Team MW. Can't make it happen.
Look at that gap between Revolt and Mike. That is coming down at a rate of knots right now.
It is plummeting at this point. 1.5 seconds between Revolt Detailer and Mike. Mike is looking to prevent Leo from taking 2 wins out of 3 here tonight, as we got Doris Steer down the inside of Nick and makes the move, and Nick getting pushed out there by Craig as well. Craig's just pushing him onto the gravel, and Nick's lost a load of places there, down to 9th place, down to 10th now. In fact, he's down to last, and Nick's onto the grass. Oh no, Nick the Villa, after that contact there with Craig, has absolutely plummeted down the order here.
I wonder if Revolt is down there to regret staying in this party track with us.
Seems to be proving a bit of a distraction here. He seems to be losing time here to Mike, who is now right on his bumper here. But we've got to also watch this battle in the background in the mid-pack, because Craig and Ozzy still fighting it out. Team MW and Pot the Brown as well. John Boy is now on the back of Pot the Brown. Cobb is just squeezing through ahead of Charlie Goff, but Charlie's got the inside for the chicane there, side by side. As they come into the chicane now, they're all tightly bunched up here. Charlie there has to back out of it, and that's going to allow Jay through. So Cobb and Jay moving ahead of Charlie Goff. Charlie down to 11th place. But back to the leaders. We've got Mike trying to make a move here on Leo. Leo, they've got a better exit out of the final corner. Leo's going to have to defend this position here, because Mike is really, really close to him here. Leo parking his car in the right places, not allowing the gap to form on the inside. Mike's going to have to go around the long way here. Leo's just going to cover in any eventuality. Oh, he's gone deep. And Mike goes for the cutback there. A bit of contact there on the exit. Does he have the inside for turn 2? Mike has to go swooper all the way around the long way here. And this might not be done just yet. Leo's still keeping himself in the fight, as he's looking to send one back down the inside for turn 3. And there's a little bit more contact between them. Oh, no! There's big contact there. Or was that lag? No, it wasn't. They've come together. Oh, no, and Mike gets collected there. Mike getting collected there by one of the other drivers, and Aussie Albie suddenly has the lead of this race, and Mike has left the session. He's rage quit. Revolt Detailer drops down to 10th place. In fact, he's now disconnected as well. So Revolt Detailer disconnecting, Mike rage quitting from the session. Aussie Albie now leads this race here on the penultimate lap of the final race of the evening. This is unbelievable scenes.
Wow, that thing really were left to the final race of the evening, and that is, I don't even know how to describe that, to be honest. That's just absolute carnage.
That is, yeah, I don't know what to say there, but Aussie Albie currently just over a second at Team MW at the moment. We've got Revolt Detailer back in the chat after that chaotic moment there.
I kept losing, my car was flickering, I kept losing time. I seen Mike, I tried.
Oh, and we've just lost Leo again there. Unfortunately, his connection seems to have ducked out again. Oh, it's back in and back out again. Aussie, though, leads the race by just over a second. Aussie Albie has not won a race here at Motive, I think, for a couple of seasons.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, hear you loud and clear now, mate. Aussie Albie hasn't won a race at Motive for a couple of seasons. His last win was in the Clios. I can't remember what track, but I know it wasn't too long ago. But yeah, he hasn't won a race in a very long time. Team MW, I can't think of when he's won a race. I think he's had a few podiums, but I can't think of Team MW winning a race at any point. I could be wrong there, but I don't think he's won. So Team MW chasing his first win. Aussie Albie chasing his first win in a while. Cobb running in 3rd place. Can he spoil the party with 3 seconds of gap? I think it's a bit too late there, as John Boy has made the move on Park Pooper up into P5, but Park Pooper back down the inside for turn 2. John Boy trying to hold it around the outside there. Goes a little bit wide onto the AstroTurf. But Park Pooper there on the inside as they come through the arena section. John Boy's still there though on the exit and makes the move. Completes it there up into P5. Yep. Beautifully done. Now Charlie Goff trying to knock Park Cooper while he's down here as they come down towards turn 5. 7 of you currently watching as we're on the final lap of the race here for the final race of the evening here at the Nurburgring for the World Touring Car Championship here at Motive. It's Aussie Albie leading the race by just over a second at the moment. Emma is going to be absolutely petrified at this point. She knows that her other half is literally half a lap away from bringing it home for a race win. He just has to keep this together. He's been handed it fortuitously on a plate, but he had to be in the right place at the right time. And Aussie Albie, I couldn't be happier to see him take a win. We've seen Revolt Detail take his first win. We could be about to see Aussie Albie taking a quite a memorable win here tonight as well.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me better now, but that was, you know, my car kept lagging out. Couldn't really control the car. Mike was catching way too fast with me lagging, and then the signal just went.
Yeah, it did look a bit chaotic. We've got to talk about this man here, Aussie Albie, as he comes into the chicane for the final time. As I said before, right place, right time, had to be there to capitalise when it all went off in front of him. He comes into the final corner here at the Nurburgring, and it's going to be Aussie Albie to take a well-deserved P1. Has pulled out the Captain Team MW in the last couple of laps, seems to be in control of it, and Aussie Albie takes the checkered flag here for the final race of the night to be your P1 man. Team MW over in P2 ahead of Cobb in 3rd, followed by Jay, who takes P4 ahead of John Boy in 5th. Park Pooper over in 6th ahead of Charlie with a battered up front bumper there. P7 for him. Pot the Brown's going to come over to take 8th ahead of Craig in 9th, with Doris Deer, your last to finish in P10. But a mad race. An absolutely mad race there. And Aussie Albie managing to capitalise on everything that happened. We're going to try and get Aussie and Team MW and Cobb in the party chat if we possibly can. I'd love to get a chat with Aussie after that. That was fantastic there from him. But Ian, did we expect anything like that at the beginning of this race? Aussie Albie making his way through.
Definitely not, no, because from what I saw, it looks like he did have a grid penalty for the start of the race, so I definitely was not expecting it.
Definitely not, but an unbelievable finish to that one. We got Cobb back in the chat again, his second podium here tonight. Cobb a 3rd place. I guess it all happened in front of you, and you managed to finish the highest actually of the podium finishes from the previous race. 2 podiums in a row. Got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think my best lap as well was a 2:03.5. So, yeah, just pretty fortunate to stay out of the troubles. Really, it was a little bit of contact, and then everybody just went crazy in front of us. So, yeah, just scraped through. So a bit of maybe a hollowish 3rd because I just a bit lucky to stay out of the trouble. But yeah, still entertaining race, bit of a nightmare, but yeah, can't be disappointed. Cheers, buddy.
Well, you mentioned the fastest lap of 2:03.5. I mean, that's insane pace. Obviously, that's qualifying pace. That is. I don't know where you pulled that out from, but you get the 2 extra points.
It's all probably following. It's probably following point. Like again, when you're in the slipstream of people and you're that close behind everybody, it's yeah. Anyway,
and obviously, it shows up. It shows up that you finished 3rd place in a race where you did a pit stop. In a race that has no mandatory pit stop. I mean, that's good for the stats, isn't it? That's not bad. That's not a bad stat.
Not bad going, isn't it? Just on fire.
Absolutely, mate. Well, congratulations on another P3, and obviously the 2 extra bonus points could make all the difference. And right place, right time.
Nice one, mate. Cheers, Andy.
Well done, Cobb.
Thank you, Cobb.
Cheers, guys.
We've got Team MW in the chat as well. P2 there. First podium of the season, I think, for you this season, is it? Must be. I think it is. Second. Oh wow! So yeah, it's been. I mean, to be fair, obviously you had to be in the right place at the right time as well. What was it like challenging Aussie in the end? You had to stay out of trouble, though. I mean, to be fair to you. it was incredible to see. I mean, did you think at any point? Did you think at any point in the last couple of laps you might have had a chance to put the pressure on Aussie and force him into a mistake? Was there any inkling? Well, obviously Aussie Albie P1 in this one. I think the all last win, if I remember correctly, was it at Silverstone National in the Clios? I think. No, you got a win recently, but before that it was years ago. I know that, but I'm sure this is your first win. A couple of seasons ago, I'm sure you got a win. It was on penalties. It was on penalties. Yeah. That was it, wasn't it? In the Clios, or was it Indy? Ah, Brands Hatch Indy in the Clios. Yeah. It definitely was. Because for some reason I thought it was at Silverstone National. No. But Aussie Albie, obviously your first win in a long time in the touring cars. I mean, did you expect that in a million years at the start of this race? You made it through it somehow. I don't really know how, because obviously you had Revolt lagging all over the place. The thing is, we had Leo in the commentary box the whole time, and you could just hear his voice crackling, and then you could see his car dotting all around everywhere, disappearing and then reappearing somewhere else. So it all kind of... Yeah, oh no, to be fair, that was... I mean, I've got to accept some responsibility for that, because what happened was, obviously, Leo, I think, got the vibe that everybody was trying to wait for the three who crashed into each other, Cobb, John Boy and Jay. Yeah. But then as soon as they caught up to the pack, I thought, well, let's not do a whole nother lap, 'cause it's a long lap and we've already wasted a lap already. So I thought, instead of doing a whole lap, we'll just wait for them to catch up. And then I said to Leo in the chat, go on, go, you know, just get this on. Let's get a move on. So I got to accept some responsibility for that. I kind of thought everybody would play ball at that point. I thought everybody would know. I think we definitely need to have a contingency plan for that. That might be a bit of a short-sighted move from me there. Well, I think as soon as the pack's caught up, I think that the leader should just be able to... As soon as the pack's caught up, because that's the thing, is I thought that because everyone was in a line, I thought as soon as Leo accelerates, everyone's going to know straight away, that's it, we're racing. But it didn't work out like that. There was a bit of confusion. But, yeah. He almost had a second win. If it wasn't for Mike, I think he would have done. But Mike was charging after him like a train, and then obviously the contact happened due to, I think, Leo's lag was the main cause of it. But it was Leo. Yeah. Leo's car was stopping in the middle of straights and then reappearing about a sector ahead. It was confusing because he was stopped for so long. He'd be stopped about 10 seconds at a time. So literally, it would look like he was in P8, and then he'd suddenly appear in the lead again, about 6 corners ahead of where he was initially. Yeah, I think it's upload speed, something to do with his connection. His upload speeds, because you know, he's sort of what he's transmitting to the server is clearly something's gone horribly wrong on his end. Yeah, because obviously it's downloading it all right because he's able to see where everyone else is, but what he's transmitting to the server from his end is not coming through. So yeah, a bit of a catastrophe there, and unfortunately it cost him a second win as well, which is a shame. But it is what it is. But Aussie Albi, Team MW, a 1-2 for you guys. Unexpected, but you've got to be there. Got to be, you know, in order to finish first you've got to finish. Got to take him. Also, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, this is just a little. This is a preview into the Motive podcast series, which we're running after the race. No, I'm not already. But this is obviously, you know, excellent racing here tonight, and it's been fantastic getting you guys in for a quick little chat. A bit of a off the cut as well, which is obviously pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to round off the stream here. Emo Guy, thanks for jumping into the box with me as always.
Of course, it was a pleasure.
And is Leo still in here? I don't know if Leo's still in here. No, he left. Okay, probably disconnected. But that's it, guys. Anyway, thanks to everybody, all the drivers watching this back afterwards. If you did enjoy, as always, please do hit that like button and subscribe, and feel free to share it with your friends, family members, and otherwise associates if you think they might enjoy it. But that's it from me. That's it from all of us, and we will see you in the next one.